What's cooking, boys and girls? It's a Salukie, coming at you from my favorite place in Israel, the airport. So today, I have a flight with an airline that everybody hates. It's called Airline, which means to up or to the skies. Now, I've never flown with them. Maybe I did once when I was a kid or something, which I don't quite recall. And I thought I'd bring you along so we can review it and find out why it's so notorious. Now, in the meantime, we've got about an hour to kill until boarding. Let's go for a little walk around the airport.
מה קורה? לכבוד, מה תוקעים שופר היום?
הוא רוצה זיווג.
אוקיי, מי רוצה זיווג? אתה? מגניב, בהצלחה.
Things that happen in Israel. Somebody blowing a shofar because the guy over there wants to get married, wants to find a nice waifu. Okay, so what's there to see here? So here we have behind me a lot of people eating and waiting for their flight. We have different eateries around here. There's an aroma over here, which is the Starbucks of Israel. They don't have Starbucks here, where you pay a mortgage for a coffee. Let's go have a look. Oh, and then we have McDonald's over here too. A kosher McDonald's, actually. Those are quite rare, actually. And the only other kosher McDonald's outside of Israel is in Argentina. Here we have the cheapest coffee that I found so far. 7.5 shekels, the McDonald's coffee. But actually, I think we can get a free one. I have an idea in mind. And here is the aroma bar that I spoke about earlier. I actually used to work in one of these in Nahariya, in my hometown. Let's see how much a coffee costs here. 15 NIS. Okay, so there's a bunch of coffee places, but this one actually sells coffee machines. I don't know who would pick up a coffee machine at the airport, but anyway, here it is. Let's see if I can have a taste. Oh. Yeah, I thought this was real. It's not. מה קורה? חשבתי שזה טעימות שם, אבל זה...
זה פימו, בפלסטיק.
כן, לא נורא.
Okay, I was wrong. I thought I was gonna get a taste. But this is actually the duty free where they give you shots of alcohol to try if you want. But I had a few goodbye drinks with the boys last night. I'm not really in the mood. Let's see if they still do it.
תגיד, יש לך ערוץ יוטיוב?
כן.
יש לך סרטונים מטורפים, אחי.
אתה מזהה אותי? וואלה, נעים מאוד.
זה כזה מעביר לילה בכזה כל מיני מקום.
כן,
איזה משוגע.
אני בדיוק מצלם.
כן? אשכרה. לאן עכשיו כאילו?
לתאילנד. לאן אתם טסים?
סתם, רומניה.
מה, מגניב.
לא, כן, יש שם טבע מגניב.
כן.
כן, נראה, לא יודע.
מה, טבע או בוקרשט? חשפניות.
בוקרשט. היינו רוצים הטבע. לא, זה טיול מסריח. אנחנו לא גאים בזה.
בסדר, טיסה זולה בטח.
זה הכל אחרי.
So here behind me we have the Chabad spot. If you remember, Chabad is, well, how would I explain it? There's a whole series about the Jews of Argentina where I interviewed a Chabad rabbi, but it's an organization for Jews around the world, pretty much. And here I bet it's to put tefillin on, so let's see, maybe I'll put some on. Okay, so I'm a bit late for the party, but I'll read Shema Israel.
שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אבינו אחד.
Okay, so there's not much left to see. Nothing left to see, I'd say. So I'm gonna go and sit down like everybody else and eat my sandwich. like a good boy and wait for my flight. And I'll see you at the boarding gates. Okay, so it's finally time for boarding. And we're gonna go on the El Al flight and review it. All these people are coming with me to Thailand.
Boarding pass? בסדר, אפשר?
החלפת מאנגלית לעברית באמצע.
לא, אני כבר לא...
כן.
תעבור רק בשער בזריזות?
She thinks I'm foreign. Okay, so it's going to be 8 hours and 50 minutes, and then we land in Bangkok. I think it's going to be a Boeing 787. I'm not sure, I'll try and confirm. Here we have the business class. And it's actually a Boeing 777. My bad. Now I gotta find my seat. Okay, so here's my seat. I wish I had a window so I could drool on it, because it's gonna be a flight overnight. I hope I'm gonna manage to catch some Z's. Not very good at sleeping on planes. But anyway, we get a multimedia kind of deal over here. I don't know, it looks kind of old-fashioned. And this is the legroom you get. You get some earphones, headphones, and what else? A pillow and a blankie. Man, these multimedia systems look like crap. This one's loading. File server unavailable. This one. This flight was actually pretty cheap. It's $350 for an 8-hour and 50-minute flight. Not too bad. And it's a treat to fly direct. I always go to connection in like Bahrain or some shit. So yeah, pretty awesome. But I get to fly all the way to Thailand for that cheap. Let's go and check out the toilet before we fly. Oh, that's not the toilet, my bad.
זה לא שירותים?
סליחה, חשבתי שזה השירותים. So here we have the toilet. Pretty standard stuff over here. Got a fragrance after you take a poop. Some hand wash. Yeah, I don't know. Mirror to make yourself pretty. Oh, and you can also call an attendant while you're in the loo. That's pretty funny. Allow me to take a piss. Okay, so good news. I managed to land a spot near the window here. And let me teach you a little life hack for flights. Many people miss... Why? It's there. I'm a bit loud, I'll tone it down a bit. Many people miss their flights and then there end up being vacant seats. So after takeoff, you can always look around and look for a window seat or an aisle seat if you prefer it. Okay, so I got Coke Zero, a coffee, finally. And they actually missed me when they were handing out the drinks. But I went to the flight attendants and they were super cordial, gave me my drinks, offered me, let's try the coffee, just figure out how it can look. Yeah, pretty standard instant coffee. Yeah, pretty standard instant coffee. One thing, a complaint would be that these screens, they don't have any multimedia on them. They don't have films or series or anything. I mean, it's cool. I listen to podcasts and music on flights anyway. I don't care. But I guess that's one of the reasons that people could say that this airline isn't that great. Okay, so let's try out the food. Okay, so here's what you get. You get water in a plastic cup. You get some pita bread. You get couscous with meatballs. And the hummus, this is Aghla hummus. It's a well-known hummus in Israel. And some chocolate cake. So let's kick it off with the pita. Try it out. Pretty dry pita, but oh, and you got some veggies also. Cherry tomatoes, an Israeli invention, by the way. Let's try out the couscous and the meatballs. I don't really have high hopes for this. I mean, it's airline food after all, you know. It's never that good unless you're flying with Qatar Airlines. So there you go. A pretty decent couscous. Let's go for a meatball. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a meatball. It's falafel. And they pulled it off. They pulled it off pretty well. I'm gonna dig in. Okay, now for the chocolate cake. If you know me, you know I bloody love chocolate. So, let's go. Yeah, that's fire. Good meal overall, really, for airline food. I can't complain. We've got 5 hours to go, 5 hours and a quarter. We're flying over the Arabian Gulf here, a region of the world I haven't been yet. In fact, I'd really like to, but it's a bit pricey for me to travel to those places. Dubai, Qatar, Oman sounds really cool. But, so if you want to support me and help me be able to go to more pricey locations and really keep the channel going, then please consider going to patreon.com/Salukie, where I offer exclusive content and early access to my videos and all kinds of stuff for a couple pounds a month. I'd really appreciate it. We're about to touch down in 5 minutes in Israel. When people land, they like to give a round of applause to thank the pilot and the flight attendants. Do they do that in your country? I know they do it in Argentina too. Let me know in the comments. By the way, I didn't even sleep 1 second. I suck at sleeping on flights. Okay, there was a bit of a delay, but they clapped a bit. I hope you heard that. Let me try something. איפה הכפיים? Didn't work. תודה. Bye bye. Brace yourself for 37-degree heat. Let's go. Oh, okay, not that bad. Oh, okay, now I'm starting to feel it. Yeah, we're back in Thailand. I'm elated. And I feel like shit, I want to throw up. There was actually one more meal, which I didn't film because I couldn't eat. I was too nauseous. So sorry about that, but it looked okay. And yeah, that's it for the review of the airline. I think it's pretty cool. I don't get what everybody bitches about. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I love you.